Hello there. We're going to make instructions for using the TV in the lobby. As you can see, it's right now on the camera. It looks pretty poor because there's not much light in the theater. So, I have a memory stick here, which I'm going to let you guys have, that you can put your shows onto. You take the memory stick and put it into the TV. You'll see the writing on it. That writing faces the wall, not the TV, faces the wall. If you look back in here, you will see a port there for the thing to enter. It slides right in, just like that, lights up. It automatically takes over the TV, so once you put that stick in, you have to have the remote. The remote is here. This remote, which is staying with the TV, and you can use to control the TV. Because there's no way to get out of this screen without the remote. Not even turning the power off will get it out of this screen. When you turn the power back on, it'll be right back in this screen again. You'll see on here that there's a list over here on the side that says system volume information, raw pictures, test show. So we're going to use the remote and the arrow buttons in the middle of it to move down to test show. So now you can see test show is lit there, if you can read it on the screen. Once you do that, then the button that works on the remote is the play button down at the bottom, the black triangle. So I will hit the play button here, point it at the TV and hit it. Come on. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. It's a little difficult. So I did the right thing, I just didn't wait for it to do it. So you hit play, it goes to this thing, ... which is to move you back, and then it shows you all the files that are on that thing. Then you use the arrows again, the arrows, the purple in the middle, right, to move over and highlight the first image. So now the first image is highlighted there on the screen, and then you move back down to the play button at the bottom to play the slideshow. And it sits there, and it loaded pretty fast actually. You see the screen around it. That disappears after about the first image or so. So these are Shrek images, because that's what I had to show you. When I first loaded this with just some simple pictures, it went faster than this, so I'm not sure about the speed. You can change the speed, you can make it shuffle, but you can't do any of that until after you start the slideshow. So once the slideshow is running, then you can push the menu button, which gives you a menu here of things you can do to the slideshow. So you can pause it, you can set it to repeat, yeah, or it'll disappear. Okay. Doing the remote and the camera at the same time is not easy. So you can set it to repeat, you can set it to shuffle, you can change the duration, there's effects you can do, but all of those come using the menu button and then the arrows. And to change something, back in there. To change something, you do the right arrow. And the right arrow like moves you over as if you're moving to the right into a menu, and that's the next menu where you can turn repeat on and off. I haven't gotten most of these things to do anything. Even when I change repeat to on, it doesn't repeat. So what I did was I made multiple copies of each slide and put it in here. However, of course, it's now going through them in alphabetical order. So I'm not even sure what to do about that. It's a little frustrating in how this is working. This is a slide that I created just taking a picture of the flyers that are on the table here. So I took some pictures of that were in full screen of landscape, and others that were in portrait. Okay, so when you're done with this slideshow and you want to get back into the camera in the theater, that is the, there's a few ways to get to it, but the fastest is to use the input button. Now, the exit button will exit you out of a slideshow. Can't do this where you can see it. There you go. The exit button, which is next to the 0, and on the other side is the input button. So both sides of the 0 are the buttons there you need. So I'm going to use the input button, which gives me the input menu. And then all you have to do is go right up to HDMI 1, hit the OK button in the center of the arrows there, and then wait, because it takes it, and then it says retrieving data, and then the camera comes up. Okay? Once you're here, you get back, if you want to put the slideshow back up at the end of the show or something like that, just hit the input button again and use the arrows to go back down to photo. And of course, will it start immediately? No. It goes right back into the menu, so you have to go down to test show, hit play, wait, move over, hit play again, and then it'll start. And of course, if you want, you can move down those images down to an image that is the one you want to start the slideshow with. We'll just have to play around with how to put the images in there so that they play in order. Or you can just hit play on the slideshow and then go into the menu and change it to shuffle and allow it just to shuffle. It's a little frustrating. It's not an expensive TV. It doesn't have a lot of features. But this is, if we want to do slides, this is the best we're going to get for now. All right. Don't lose the remote. And don't lose this video. All right. Thank you very much. I hope that explains it all to you.